Should I look right at the camera or like what?
Set, go.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Simmers. I'm 11 years old. I live in Oceanside, California. My favorite surf break is the Oceanside Harbor.
God.
What's your first memory of Caity?
Probably like when we would take photos of each other and like she was holding a knife.
I've always lived in Oceanside. Like kind of, I guess, the things that would make me from Oceanside have just happened naturally because I've grown up here and I don't really notice it. I think it's just a little more of like a working class, blue collar town. Just any day, you'll just see the most interesting people. It's just a pretty great thing to see.
Dude, look at that ramp.
It is super fun.
That was like the craziest ramp.
I know, I love Oceanside. I'm really happy with where I grew up. My dad is an electrician and then my mom is a hospice nurse. So they've always like worked every day, like 5 days a week, 9 to 5. So we were kind of on our own, me and my brother. I was never like a princess dress. I like hated dresses. I hated kind of girly things. I don't know. I was really into just catching lizards and catching snails. Like I just love to do sports and stuff. We kind of grew up doing everything together, so we always wanted to be better than each other. Timo clipped up, I clipped down. That's probably part of the reason I'm like competitive, just because we're always competing for the same things.
How many times have you snaked, Tim? Number right off the top of your head. Any number.
100 times.
How many times more do you think you'll snake your brother?
I don't know. A lot.
See what we got going here. The Simmers hard drive. See what's on there. So yeah, I film every session, so I can go back here, and I think this is the first session I ever worked with Caity, maybe 2015. Caity was kind of your average, whatever, 8, 10-year-old, kind of just cruising down the line, starting to incorporate some maneuvers.
I didn't start surfing to be a pro surfer. Like that was never really on my agenda.
I'd say when she was about 12 is when she really started to excel, and you're like, this girl's got something that's a little bit different than the rest.
And she like did an air verse, like proper air verse. She was probably like 11 or 12. She didn't even ride out yet and she claimed it. I wish she didn't like claim it to the beach, but she was looking right at me in my eyes and she claimed it.
No, actually I saw her on north side just do this air reverse and I go, damn, who was that little girl?
First time I heard of Caity, I was like hanging out with Garth Tarlow and Corey Lopez. And Garth was like bragging about like some little redhead chick from Oceanside and like this little 10-year-old chick so formed out.
She was in the like under 14 ISA World Games. I think she won it. Maybe under 16, but she was like 13 and she won it.
I will.
Gnarly technique.
I will. I will.
She won the final doing like a roundhouse. It was so sick.
Right now.
She was like this tall.
It was never really a thing where it was what I knew I was gonna be. It was my destiny. It wasn't like something like that. It just was like, oh, I go surfing every day. It's like my favorite thing to do. And I also like competing.
When she started doing like pro junior events and then QS events and then she kind of accidentally qualified for the Challenger Series.
Phenom Caitlin Simmers taking home the first win of many.
People are like you're good, you should be a pro surfer. And then I like hated the term pro surfer, and now I'm like coming around to it.
Riding the shoulders
And then
of giants.
did the Challenger Series and then kind of accidentally qualified for the World Tour and was like, I don't know if I'm ready yet.
Yeah.
Why did you not take the spot on tour?
This is like my most asked question.
Oh, is it?
I knew that maybe I would regret it when I made the decision, but then when I was like watching the comps, I like felt no regret. Because I was like, always when I was watching the comps, I would be like at home hanging out with my friends, or I'd be on a trip kind of filming for something that I really like wanted to do and was into. And I always grew up watching like snowboard and surf edits and skate edits, so it was just wanting to replicate that but make my version of it. Toasted media is a thing that I created, just stuff that I like really like to make and want to make, but have like an outlet to put it on. So that was what that came out of. I wanted to make my mark on creation and surf movie creation. So I didn't regret it at all.
She charges. She ain't scared. That little girl ain't scared of no big waves and shit.
How she just like goes like scares me so much. Like there's a lot of times she'll like go on waves and I'm like, Caity, like what the fuck are you doing? Like
Yeah, people love to draw a line, but I feel like there shouldn't really be like a clear border between both competitive surfing and like free surfing. I don't think I'm an athlete, but I feel like it's just like I like to do art and I like to surf competitively, and I don't think there should be like I don't think it should be separated. I feel like it's just who you are. But yeah, definitely been a big change to like go on the tour. But you definitely get experiences where you're like, I wish everyone could experience this.
She almost has like that free surfer slash, she's a competitor, but it's like she almost brings more like a free surfer vibe into her competitive surfing, which is very rare. Kind of don't care if I lose, but like I just want to surf the way I want to surf.
Californians setting up a big section. Caity
My favorite thing about competition is just getting to travel and getting to go to new places. But the actual like act of competing, I guess it's just feeling just really nervous and intense, and then it kind of paying off when you like do good. That's the best part about it.
Caity Simmers is your champ.
I just have a lot of respect for everyone who does it. It takes a lot to just never be home and be away from your family and be away from your friends. And it's not easy, but it's rewarding when it happens.
Sure, first year? Killed it. Killed it, bro. Wait, what did she get? Fourth in the world? What was it, guys? She got fourth in the world. First year's rookie of the year. I'm happy for her.
Cause we like grew up watching like Red Bull videos, and like it's crazy that she's like doing a Red Bull interview right now. Like that's just so wild. It's pretty crazy like how far like she's come. She's still only like 18 and like a kid, and I feel like the best is like kind of yet to come.
I don't know if there was ever anyone that was like Caity.
Pretty happy for her that she's doing her thing and she's representing Oceanside. She's the pride of Oceanside, 100%, dude, you know what I mean?